Greetings, Dungeon Masters and Adventurers. Welcome to my unboxing of HeroQuest. This is a no spoilers look at the contents of the game. I first played this game in 1989 with my two brothers. I couldn't wait to get playing it again when I realised it had been re-released under the Hasbro and Avalon Hill banner. Please make sure and watch the whole video, as I'm going to reveal where I picked the game up at a bargain basement price. First thing we can see is the quest book. The Dungeon Master needs to keep this information to himself. Next up, we have the rulebook, more like a pamphlet. Not a hard game system to learn, very replayable, very easy to teach. Then we have the Sorcerer's Screen, the bad guy, Zargon. This is a cheat sheet for the Dungeon Master. Gives him all the information that he's going to need throughout the game. Then we have the counter sheet. This will have the pit traps, the stone falling blocks, the stairway entrance exit. Then comes the board. I'll put that to the side. Now we have the two plastic sleeved trays. One of them contains the miniatures, the other contains the dungeon furniture. I'm going to set one of these to the side and we'll take a look at one at a time. We'll start with the dungeon furniture. I see it also contains the character sheets and the cards. Very well constructed plastic trays. Hold everything really well. I'm going to zoom in, show you each individual piece as it sits in the trays. Here we have the alchemist's table. You can clearly see the scales and bottles for making concoctions. Next up we have the altar. There's an ancient book in the middle, candlesticks either side. Fabulous detail for plastic miniatures. There's the fabled weapons rack. All the weapons are very clearly visible as to what they are. Next up we have two tables. You can see the wood grain on each table. Now we have the fireplace. This is going to test my skills as a painter. Flames and a mirror. Not looking forward to that one, to be honest. A closed bookcase. This should be reasonably easy to paint. Plenty of detail on it. Basically just browns. Should sort that out. Now this will be more of a problem, and there's two of them. The open bookcase with books on show and what looks to be a rat. Whether alive or dead, I'm not sure. The rack, what a detailed model this one is. Here we have one of the four giant rats. I'm assuming these are just for decoration. They may come in useful at some point. Here's one of the three sprues of skulls. Again, I'm assuming for decoration purposes, although they could be quest specific at some point. Here's one of the treasure chests. There's three of these in the set. Look forward to painting these. Here's the deck of cards. They seem to be of half decent card stock and seem to be embossed, although I'll be looking for sleeves for them. Here we have a rather large slab of character sheets. Plenty of space for characters to record their exploits and their adventures. So that's the contents of the first plastic tray, the heavier of the two. While I'm putting this away, guys, please smash the like button and hit subscribe. I'm going to be putting up a lot of HeroQuest content in the coming weeks and months. I think these sleeved plastic trays are an excellent inclusion in HeroQuest. They seem to hold the models really well, and even when painted, I don't think it'll be an issue. I think storage is sorted without having to buy expensive foam inserts. Here we have the miniatures tray. Let me get the lid off it. Again, I'm going to zoom in on this one and we can take a closer look at the models individually. Here we have the barbarian and an orc. Would appear to be a female orc. You'll also notice that the character models are in red plastic. Makes it very easy to differentiate should you decide that you're not going to paint. Here we have the Dread Sorcerer, or as I like to call him, a Chaos Sorcerer, and another orc. Again appears to be female. Here we have another female orc and an elf. The elf could be female or male, very androgynous looking. Here we have two female goblins, nice pointy ears, nice wee models. Look forward to painting them. Next up we have a Dread Warrior, or as I would like to call him, a Chaos Warrior, and an Abomination, or as I'm going to call him, a Fimir. Here we have two male goblins. Again, if inclusion is important to you, you're covered. Here's the two mummies that come with the base game. I'll be painting mine, you don't have to paint yours. Here's two orcs. Big axes. Gonna be fun to paint these guys. Next up we have two of the four skeletons that come in the base set. The Return of the Witchlord expansion is going to have a whole slew more of undead. Next up we have the Wizard and another orc. The Wizard model's quite nice. I look forward to painting him. Then we have the two zombies. Again, there'll be more of those, I reckon, in Return of the Witchlord. And here's our dice. Whilst it's enough dice to play, I really would have liked more dice because I wanted to give the individual adventurers their own dice pool, save them having to reach around the table all the time. So that's the contents of the miniature tray. Before I show you the board, I'd like to tell you where I got the game and the bargain price that I paid for it. Now, I have no affiliation with these guys, so I get nothing from you buying from them, but I would like to give you something for watching this video, and that's a bargain. I got it from a company called Zavvi.com, ZAVVI.com. I got it for less than half the retail price, and I was thrilled and over the moon at just the price that I got it for, and the delivery was very reasonable as well. I can't praise them high enough. They're a wee bit slow, but other than that, fantastic. As we take a look at the board, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing an extensive series of videos on HeroQuest and all its expansions. Please watch one of my other videos on HeroQuest, which should be on screen after this video finishes. This has been my first video in this series. Please let me know how you think I could improve it in the comments section. Let me know what you think of the music score. I personally like it, but not everybody will, and I totally understand that. So if you would let me know what you think in the comments section, I'll do my best to improve as I continue producing content for the game. Thank you.